At the age of 6, I left Mali to go to France. Prior to this, my stepmother took my 1-year-old sister and I for a trip. I will forever remember the pain. What started as a lovely girls' trip became my worst nightmare. The smell, the screaming, the vision and the sensation of the blood coming out of my body last to this day. However, even in face of adversity and trauma, I wish to spread a message of hope. Hope of a life that can go on with the right consideration and care. Female genital mutilation, or FGM, is a fairly well-known practice and has lately received a lot of media attention, more than ever. As a result, huge progress has been made in the care provision regarding the physical implication on women. Female genital mutilation is the partial or total removal of the female external genitalia for non-medical reason. The World Health Organization defines 4 types. Type 1, partial or total removal of the clitoris. Type 2, partial or total removal of the clitoris and the small labia. Type 3, partial or total removal of the clitoris, as well as the small and or the large labia, with the remaining skin being stitched together, leaving a small opening. Type 4 is all the other procedure done to the female genitalia, like piercing or pricking. A common belief is that female genital mutilation is an African problem. UNICEF estimates worldwide over 125 million of women and girls who have undergone female genital mutilation in 29 countries of prevalence. Of those 135,000 women and girls in England and Wales, born in countries where FGM is traditionally practiced, have undergone female genital mutilation, including 10,000 girls under the age of 15. Female genital mutilation is a child's abuse, and child abuse should be everyone's business. As a health professional, as well as a midwife in NHS, I've seen with my own eyes that FGM is a British problem too. NHS professionals are dealing with the everyday consequences of female genital mutilation. Female genital mutilation is performed without anesthesia, in unhygienic condition. Traditional medicine are used to treat the wound. Herbal compositions, hash, mood. Female genital mutilation is a cultural practice. And when you leave your country of origin to move, you tend to lose some of your cultural identity. However, you also hold on to certain aspects that you believe in. And female genital mutilation is one of them in these cases. So why does this harmful practice occur? One of the most common beliefs is that female genital mutilation is a religious practice. That is not true. As said, female genital mutilation is practiced in 29 countries with different religions. And none of the holy books are stated FGM as a requirement. In fact, FGM predates by many years the current religions. So there are some myths behind the practice. Let's see some of them, and let's see if we can challenge them. The clitoris is dangerous organ, and that can kill a baby after birth if the head touches it. That is not true, and we can, all of us, clearly challenge that. The clitoris looks like the head of a snake, and the venom can make men infertile or kill them. I mean, come on. Like one of my friends and mentors says, if it's the case, let them die. I'm just joking, sorry. But really, the only reason why FGM is practiced is to control women's body and identities. It is an attempt to suppress their sexuality. It is an extreme expression of the patriarchal society that girls are subjected to. A societal trap. It leaves them with both physical, emotional, and psychological trauma that can last a lifetime. Since I've undergone female genital mutilation, type 1, who is classified as the least intense of this FGM practice, I still suffer from urinary problems. I have to add several operations in my childhood, and I'm still experiencing difficulties until now. I had pain, chronic pain and stabbing pain on my scar tissue from age 6 to 23. Every day from age 6 to 23. There are only a few of the major impacts that FGM had on me. More than that, FGM had some severe psychosexual implication on me. I had nightmares, I had flashbacks during my childhood. I am not experiencing them anymore, but I remain uncomfortable to be seen by female doctors. I felt guilty, not because I've undergone female genital mutilation, but because I wasn't able to protect my little sisters from this fate. I felt incomplete as a human being, as a woman, because I felt a part of me was taken away. Growing up, sex was so painful that I began to develop fear of sex and vaginism. Female genital mutilation has impacted my life forever, but has also made me the person I am today. I acknowledge that these emotional and mental scars are part of my journey, but they are not my destination. They are not my end. I would not like you to see me as a victim, but rather as a fighter. Indeed, they have driven me to change my outlook and find a way to go forward. I fought the day it happened to me. I am still fighting now, and I will fight until my last breath to make sure that none of my sisters around the world have to go through this practice ever again. My story could have stopped here, but despite I believe that I'm a lucky woman. 11 years ago, I met a man who saved my life. He was a doctor offering the clitoral reconstruction surgery. But in reality, he was so much more than that. He was enabling women, empowering them to truly live their life. For me, it marked the start of a new beginning, a new journey. I was in charge, and I was free to do anything and everything. As a result, he empowered me to share my story and to give hope to other women who gave up life after FGM. My experience as a midwife, but also my personal story, has always driven me to prevent FGM further and educate wherever I was. But 4 years ago, I felt that there was a taboo around reconstruction. I also felt there was a gap around the psychological care and the psychosexual support provided. This is why I created the FGM Hope Clinic, to support women and girls who have undergone female genital mutilation. Also to provide support to our family around any matter concerning female genital mutilation. And finally, to facilitate the access to reconstruction if that was their wishes. I have hope and believe that one day FGM will have an end. Prevention, education around FGM are the way forward. I firmly believe that if UK is on a quest to deal with female genital mutilation, all aspects should have been looked at. Not only prevention, education, safeguarding, and prosecution. Reconstruction can act as a psychological and psychosexual support and can be necessary to allow people to regain their identity. Women should not have to travel even further more than they already did in getting to UK to regain something that already belonged to them to begin with. The three messages I would like to leave you with are: no one should have to go through female genital mutilation. But unfortunately, if you've been through female genital mutilation, this is not the end. There is hope, there is a future, there is a new beginning. To the FGM survivors, you have the right to reclaim your identity. And to the UK healthcare system, you have the duty to provide a full holistic care opportunities. Thank you.